Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning. I am wanting to do a day in the life of a dog walker today so that you guys can get an idea of what it's like on this side of it. I have Abel and I'm just getting ready to go in and get Jack. So I need to grab my mask because Jack lives in an apartment building, and yeah, so let's go. Come along with me. So I keep my keys in on a ring. There's all of them that I need for the day. This is usually easier to do if you use both hands. And because I'm going into an apartment building, I'm not leaving my keys in my van. All right, now let's go. Wait. All right, Jack. Go load up, bud. Out of the way, Abel. All right, now it's time to go get Becky. Good morning, Becky. Good girl. Good morning. Sit. Good girl. You got tricks today? Oh, just kissies. Oh, there's a girl. Such a good girl. You ready to go for walkies? Oh yeah, okay girl, let's go. Come on, Becky. And just grabbing some sticks from yesterday that the dogs pulled out of themselves. It's hazards of the job. All right, there's our first three. Abel. We're gonna go get Keela. Good morning, Keela. You're a good girl. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on up. Good girl. And then there was 4. We're gonna go get the rest of them and we'll see you at the park. Good morning, Harrison. Are you ready for a walk? You will be. All right, let's go get the rest. Good morning, Lola. Are you ready? All right, hop up. Abel, back up. Back up. Good girl, Lola. Good morning, Griffin. I helped Griffin into the van, so I needed both hands. It is still COVID times, so we are still sanitizing between houses. I keep my little spray bottle here. I refill it. I spray my hands. I spray down my contact points in the van, and I also spray down my keys. And that's how we stay safe and keep operating in COVID. We're going to keep going. We only have about half of our pack so far. We are at this stage in our pickups. I have a really awesome system where all my dogs are actually accessible on my stereo. This guy right here wants me to enjoy his breath all the time. All the time. Good morning, Pippa. Are you ready for walkies? Are you ready? Are you ready? Very good girl. Oh, thanks. Okay, let's go get Layla and Ruby. And sometimes the road is closed and you get to walk into a house. Luckily, I'm only going a half a block. But you can see there is a house. Good morning, Miss Bella. We are walking back to the van because there is a building being moved. Hey. Only one more pickup and then we'll be walking. There's the van. I leave it running with remote start if I have to be away from it. And we're going to load up Miss Bella. Always unlocking the door first is great. All right, Miss Belle. Go on in, Jack. Shush. Abel, back up. Abel, back. Good boy. Okay, Belle. Shh. Good job, guys. So, good morning. We have all of our dogs, and we are walking into the park. So, I've got them all kind of around and behind and beside me. So we've got a little bit of a walk ahead of us, and we'll catch up with you when everybody is unleashed, and probably let everybody have a chance to do their business, and then we'll catch up with you. So we have been here for about 20 minutes. We're well and truly into the park. We're by the river, if you can see that through there at all. And I already have a great topic to talk about, and that's what do you do if you see a pack in the park and you're not part of the pack? What should you do? How should you act? Your first clue will be the person who's in charge of the pack. What are they doing? Are they trying to get their dogs out of your way? Are they leashing up dogs? Are they trying to avoid you? Or are they just calmly watching you approach? Depending on what the walker is doing will tell you a lot about what kind of encounter you're going to have if you keep going into the pack. Just waiting for my kids to catch up here. Good boy, Jack. Case in point, we've just been moved away from the river by me because there was a couple ladies walking without a dog, just, you know, strolling and checking out the river. It is beautiful down here. They're taking pictures and all that stuff. But I kept moving, they kept coming, and now we're up here where we're not going to have an interaction with them. Just because I don't know if they like dogs. I don't know if they know what they're getting themselves into if they come into a pack that is going to be very excited and friendly to see them, but could also involve, like, you know, muddy feet. We're at the river. Everybody's got wet toes now, and of course the paths are mud, you know. So yeah, just for the sake of those women that were down at the river, we've moved away from the river because we can have fun up here for a little while and let them move on, and then we can move back. So if you see the pack in the park and the walker isn't really doing anything, and Layla, and for sure sees you coming, but they're not doing anything with their pack, that probably means you're totally fine to approach. But as I highly recommend everybody do, use your own discretion. Look at the dogs, look at what they're doing. You know your dog. The walker that you're encountering does not know your dog. They don't know you. They don't know anything about your dog's history or what their personality is like or things that are going to upset them. So err on the side of caution. It might be cool for you to have your dog interact with a pack. It might be terrifying for your dog to interact with a pack. And just because the walker isn't leashing up dogs doesn't mean that there isn't going to be some sort of an interaction with the dogs in that pack that your dog isn't going to be cool with. They might not be okay with 4 or 5 dogs coming to greet them all at the same time. So that's something that as a walker we keep in mind to try and keep other people safe from interacting with our pack. So if your walker that you see is moving away from you, leashing up dogs, moving out of the area, calling in their dogs that are playing, that is a clear sign not to interact with that pack. Let them have the space that they are trying to give you and just move on. For whatever reason, they don't want to interact with you, and that can be many, many reasons. It is usually for your benefit though. So if you see a pack in the park and they are giving you all of the signs of, hey, we don't want to play with you, we are just trying to do our own thing and give you the space that you need, please respect that. And that being said, now we've just run into them, so I will be back. Well, we've passed the nice ladies that we were giving room at the river, and we're back now down at the river. And there is somebody else down here that the pack is familiar with. A couple of the puppies went to say hi, but the rest of them are pretty unfazed. They're pretty used to seeing people down here. And he's here with a dog. He knows us. He knows what the drill is. His dog is totally cool with the pack. Come on, guys. Hop, hop. Everybody's playing in the bushes. Good job, Abel. Jack. Becky. Good girl. Come on, Jack. Oh, Jack is pooping. And we paused for poops, so we will be right back. Well, we are back. And I expect this will be basically the rest of our walk now. There might be some more playing that happens, as they've actually been really mellow so far this morning, which doesn't usually stay that way because a lot of these guys are really good buddies that they like to play and run around and be silly. So we'll have more of that. I've already taken some pictures to send out for emails about how we did today. Good girl, Pippa. So we're gonna carry on with our walk, and we will catch up with you again for the afternoon. Oh, these guys love the river. It's already 10 degrees out here. It's going to 16 or 17. It's going to be a beautiful day today. So we will catch up with you for the afternoon. We, good boy, are practicing an on-leash sit stay. There's people all around us, but not real close, so we're just taking in the view and having a moment. These types of things help teach patience. Right, Ollie boy? Ollie, you good boy. Pippa, sit. Pippa, sit on your bum. Shh, sit. On your bum. Good girl. Oh, can't resist the grass. We are just working our way out of the park. That's our path there. So we're going to head back to it. But, I mean, this view. That's the park we were just in. There's Nada. We still have Abel, we have Fezzik, we have Keela still, we have Jack still, but he's going home, and Miss Becky is laying down behind there. Nada doesn't know Fezzik real well, but she's sure good at standing up for herself, aren't you? Good girl. All right, we're doing our pickup for the afternoon. Abel, go lay down. And we will be in touch throughout. Well, here we are with the afternoon. We are just getting started into the park. It's cooled down since this morning, so the wind has come up a little bit. It's made a big difference. We came here in particular to go to the river, but we may not need to. We'll see how these guys go. Good girl. Hey. Oh, we gotta poop. We'll be right back. You gonna go play? Go get him, Fezzy. Go play. Oh, you're keeping an eye on him. These two boys are intact, only for a little bit longer. And they get along pretty well. They don't know each other super well. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on them and making sure that nobody, and I'm looking at you, Joey, that nobody makes an insecure decision. Good boy. Just because he's a little bit younger. Fezzik is over a year and Joey is just around a year. Hey, Fezzy. And Fezzik, I think, has had just much more experience in the parks. At this stage, at least with me, he has. So I'm more comfortable with his solid demeanor, and Joey is still learning. So just to keep everybody safe, I keep an extra eye on them. Good boy, Joe. I give encouragement where it's needed. I give a correction where it's needed, and try and keep everybody from getting too upset. Hey, there was some noises in the van, so they are definitely aware of each other and they know the situation. And usually in that case, all I need to do is raise my voice, and they know the next thing is that I'm stopping and leashing up dogs. I do have secured areas where I can tie up dogs so that they behave themselves. Bailey, that's enough. Good girl. Bailey, hi. Bailey loves the dry grass this time of year, and she is not the only one. She also loves the new grass. Again, she's not the only one. Well, if we go to the river, we will catch up with you then. So we are going to carry on with our lovely walk. It is actually the perfect temperature for walking dogs, and we're going to get back to it. Hey, Joe. Well, we were down to the river. I'm sure I will have a video clip to put in here so you can see us. It was quite busy, so I didn't want to take a whole lot of time just talking to myself. But these guys had a good little splash, a drink, made some friends. Oh, and we've just had a poop, so we'll be right back. We're back and we've moved a little bit. Look at how dirty Pierce is. Awesome, dude. He's been having the best time. Look at Fezzik. Hey, wet plus dust equals mud. Everybody else is pretty clean. Not as completely wet. She loves laying in the river. But she's getting a little excited, so I'm just helping her take a break. Come on, boys, this way. Nada is back off leash because she's playing. She's not just barking now, she's actually playing again. So let her have a break. Abel, make better choices, please. He was just standing on top of Fezzik's shoulders. Abel, thank you. Abel is trying a little bit low-key, trying to dominate under the guise of play and bite. So he's, hey, you guys quit? Let's go this way. And he just redirected on Joey a little bit there because his tension. Abel, get out. Abel, get out. Now. Thank you. We'll see how this plays out. Nada, you can come with me right here. Nada, right here. Right here. We'll be right back. So I paused to put Nada on leash because she was getting barky again and a little bit too excited. And in the meantime, Abel told off Joey for basically doing what Abel has been trying to do to Fezzik, which is play and bite in a slightly rude and a little bit pushy way. So Abel took offense and told Joey no thanks. So Joey has wisely moved on to other things. But as you can see, the three of them cannot resist each other. So this is what I'm watching this entire walk so far and will continue to watch. Not that I'm worried that they're going to fight or hurt each other, but they could. So there's no reason to let it happen. Good boy, Joey. As you can see, the energy is pretty good between them. There's a little bit of inexperience here on Joey's part. He pushes a little too hard. He hasn't learned yet. And Fezzik and Abel just want to play a little bit, but with the dynamic that an intact male pup is bringing. Come on, guys. Joey! There's just extra tension there. So, and also three-way play is not usually a great thing. So, although Fezzik loves to play, so he would really happily play with either of them. It's just the two of them are quite, well, Joey's quite bonded to Abel. So it makes it a interesting little triangle here, because look at Joey trying to just do his utmost to get Abel to notice him. And Abel would really rather play with Fezzik, and they probably would play so well together if there wasn't this three-way dynamic. Piercy, we're not eating that. Pierce, drop it. Thank you. Let's go, guys. And mostly it's Bailey. Yeah, thank you. Mostly the rest of the pack is just making sure that they don't eat things that they shouldn't. Abel, leave it. Good boy. These guys know each other well. Abel, drop it. Thank you, good boy. Joey, drop it. Oi, drop it. Good boy. Leave it. Pierce and Joey. Yeah, it's like refereeing children, honestly. Come on, Joe. Leave it. Let's go. Oh, see, there's a good play invite from Fezzik, and they're off. And then you're going to see the dynamic change when Joey gets involved. Just because third wheels, dominant boys, intact boys, it's a dynamic. Abel is super mellow and able to handle it. Fezzik can handle it. Joey is the wild card because he's young. Okay, come boys, let's go. So we're heading on to the other side. Let these guys have some more space to run and be goofy and keep an eye on them. We'll catch up with you later. Hey, So I've kept Joey on leash. We've come through across the path, so I have to clip up everybody just to see what they really want to do with each other. And yeah, they just wanted to play. But Fezzik is quite big and strong, and Abel is usually the big and strong one, so he did feel a little bit insecure there for a second. Probably caught it just as the video was starting, but he's fine, as you can see. And we're back. Hopefully the wind isn't too strong, but look at these guys. And Fezzik started this. He play invited to Abel. I have Joey here. He is very crushed that he is not able to be over there and have all of Abel's attention. Abel, come. Abel, yeah, good boy. Well done, guys. Sorry, I hope the wind isn't too bad, but as I suspected, these guys just wanted to play. But little Mr. Uncertain, and also that's his bestest friend, is Abel. So he's having a bit of an issue and bringing some extra tension, which is now no longer there. Look at these two. So, and then Netta is with me. She'll be with me now for the rest of the walk. She just kind of peters out at some point and needs to be with me. Hey, but we are nearly done. We're just working on getting ourselves out of here. So we'll catch up with you later. Oh, look at this kid. He's so sad Abel's behind. Come on, guys, back. Good boy, Fezzik. Come on, Becky. Good boy, Abel. We got a new friend coming in here for a sec. Hi, kid. And Becky. Oh, gosh. Hey, Abel, leave it. Good boy. Oh, I've ended up down in the mud, but thankfully it's not too muddy right now. Abel, I said drop it. Drop it. Pierce, leave it. Abel, drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Leave it. Pierce, drop it. Drop it. Leave it. Leave it. Thank you. Come on, guys. I don't like to let my guys carry sticks, especially small impaling type sticks like that one. And I also don't let them eat sticks. So I'm cool if they're carrying a decent sized stick. I'm cool if they're playing with it and chewing it a little bit. I'm not cool if they're eating it. I also don't like it if they're running around with a stick that is sticking straight out of their mouth. That also is terrifying for me. So those types of things, I stop them right away. These guys are pretty used to it. Hey, Joe, you want to go? There you go, kid. He's gonna run straight to Abel. All right, we're working on getting out of here, so we'll get to it. We are leashed up and headed out. We're not far from the parking lot, so there is a massive water obstacle between us and the gate, however, that I know I have a few dogs that would love to go lay down in the gross, muddy runoff water, and it would be very unpleasant for me. They would love it, but you can just see the mud there. It's always a low spot for Flex. So it's the evening now, and I just wanted to say thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. There's an email in the description box where you can send questions as well. And I will try and have daily videos and see if my workload can allow for that. There may be adjustments in the future, but as long as I can, I will be uploading in the evening for the day. So it'll be current, but a little delayed. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.